How do I sign up? When can I get started? Sounds great. Let's do it. When's the last time you heard that? Probably not in a long time because the truth is it almost never happens. Almost never. 90% of the people you're calling and you're pitching to and you're emailing and you're chasing are going to say no. Absolutely not. Which is why when you finish with sales presentation, what you hear most of the time is, let me think about it. Yeah, I got to check with some people. Or even worse than that, even worse, you get ghosted. Now, why is that? Well, in most cases, they just don't believe your bullshit. You haven't proven your case. You haven't connected the dots. You haven't shown how A leads to B, which leads to C, which leads to their desired outcome. You haven't conveyed in real dollars and cents, in black and white, on paper, how what you're selling is going to deliver them value. Or maybe it's that whatever you're selling or proposing, it just looks like too much hassle, too much work. It's like, I can't be bothered. I'm okay right now. Made it look hard. Now, to do it right, it takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of planning. And you need a deep, deep, deep understanding of your client, his wants, his desires, his needs, what keeps him up at night, what makes him laugh, what makes him cry, who he loves, who he hates, whatever it is, man. You haven't gotten deep beneath the surface. You haven't connected with him or her on a visceral level. When you do it and it happens and it works, it's like the friggin' stars have aligned. And when the stars have aligned like that, you don't have to ask your prospect for a sale. You don't have to email him 75 times. You don't have to call him and get blown off by his assistant or his secretary or a woman at the front counter. You don't have to do any of that. None of it. When you've done your job right, your prospect looks at you and he says, when can I start? How do we get going? Let's do it. They offer you this sale. They offer it to you willingly. That's the discipline. That's what it takes to be really good at selling local advertising to small businesses.